come back.
Hi guys, Jono here, and welcome back to another episode of Farm Life. Remember the last episode we harvested this field halfway through on the cultivating side, and then we sort of ended the video there. It was a very quick video. I did try to keep it short, basically just to promote the new channel as it's going to be. But today what I thought we'd do is expand our farm. What we're going to do is try and upgrade some of the storage we got here, because now the good thing with Farm Simulator now, compared to the last one, is you can actually get mods now. Not just downloadable content, but you can actually get mods for the Xbox. There was an update on it this morning as well. So what I ended up doing was downloading quite a cool mod for like farm buildings. So if you go right across to the end here, we've now got these three builders. We've got a small grain storage, which I'm probably not going to use. What I'm interested in is the vehicle storages. And I tried them out as well, and they actually have like doors you can open and close, which I thought were pretty cool. So what I thought we'd do is look at placing some of those on our farm as well. So if we run over to here, what we do is we will go and park our harvester up, because that's been done, that's empty. And also what I'm going to do is I'm not going to cultivate the rest of this field yet. What I've done though, I have gone round and done a couple of jobs for other farmers. Yeah, I've done some jobs for other farmers, so I thought what I would do in this one as well is we buy a loading wagon, we'll pick up the rest of that straw we've left behind, so we can turn that into basically a little bit extra money. Money's good. But what we do, we shall park this here, kill the engine. Okay, now let's have a look in the shop. Where are we? There we are, loading wagons. We got 144,000. Well, naturally we could go straight in and get the big boy. I don't want to get, I think we'll go for this one. I don't want to get the smallest one. But at the same point I do want to try and keep some money. So I think we'll go for this one. Okay. Did I not switch the engine off? No, I didn't. There we go. Okay, we detach the trailer, switch the engine on, switch some lights on, rub our beacon on, pick up on each. Switch cruise control on as well, just be lazy. Ooh. Pay attention, Jono. Yeah, the last episode I did keep it nice and short. I primarily shut the, can't get my words out now, primarily shut the video out just to, let's take the sign with us here, to basically inform you. We've talked about in the last few episodes about creating a new channel. As some of you know, if you've been here from the beginning, Jono started off as like game clips, and then we moved on to the simulation side. So what I done is I set up a new channel, started from scratch, on simulation gaming. So I uploaded a quick video to give everyone the details of the new channel. Of course, I will put the new channel in the comments on Twitch and also on the description in YouTube. Just click on that and you can subscribe already. I'm not planning on uploading anything on the new channel until probably December the 2nd, which will be the first Friday in December. However, seeing how things go, that may change. I may start doing it a bit earlier. It's quite just seeing what happens. I've got a few more bits to do on the channel. Like I need to make a new like background for it, along with a couple of other bits. I managed to actually set up a Twitter account as well, so I'm now linked on Twitter. So it's twitter.com/Skippy_sim. If you're interested in going to follow that one. Of course, YouTube will eventually be Skippy Sim as well. Some of you know, some of you might not know. Obviously, as soon as you hit you can't get your custom like URL address until I'm pretty sure it's 100 subscribers. I checked it briefly this morning, and we were just over 20, which, to be fair, I'm quite pleased about. That means that I know not everyone from this channel has jumped across to it. I think about half of you have, and the others are basically from sort of like other sources, which is quite good. Means that I suppose the channel's moving in quite a good direction already. Also, I did have a comment from someone the other day about, at the moment, I only seem to be uploading farm simulator videos. Excuse me. Reason for that is, at the moment, the Zoo Tycoon that we started off the series on, I can't find my disc for it at the moment. We'll have another look round to get a couple more videos from that up. And also Subnautica, the underwater survival. Let's just get this started a second. Okay, so lower the wagon, switch it on, check cruise control back on. I'm conscious actually we've left our cultivator down the bottom, but we just work around that one. Yeah, our Subnautica series, the last episode, if you've seen that one, it just had an update and everything sort of broke on us almost. There was no fish around for us to get food or water or anything like that. There was no materials to collect, so I wanted to I had to start the game again and get us up to pretty much the same position we were in before. Problem I found with that is that when I play it at the moment with the current update, it is very, very, very laggy at the moment, and it's not loading in the scenery as such properly. I mean, I did have a go on it last week. I was swimming around and next thing I know I'm stuck in a mountain, or basically, or a reef even, sorry, and basically that was just because it hadn't loaded the scenery in. I'm just like swimming around as you do, and next thing you know it loads in and I'm stuck. So basically I'm just waiting for another update to come in to hopefully change that or sort it out before I put up a new video for that one. I have heard there's either one's just happened or it's due to happen very shortly. So what I'll do is in the next couple of days I'll go and take a look at that, and hopefully everything will be working alright. Which then means obviously I can get us back to almost the same situation as we were in before, and we can carry on that one. So obviously the only game I've got playable, keeping it to the theme of simulation as such, is Farm Sim. Not like that, I'm still really enjoying it. I mean, it's just over a week old now. Well, no, it's a week old today, isn't it? It's a week old today, and to be fair, I'm still really enjoying it. And the fact that after a week they've already brought out an update with some new like moddable or modded content, which once again I think is pretty good as well. I've got a few like the tractor packs and stuff like that on it as well. So we shall take a look at those in other episodes. Probably this one, because if we've got enough money left over, I do want to probably upgrade some of our machinery, get a new like seeder and stuff, in slightly bigger seeder, a slightly bigger cultivator. But I thought with the new buildings, but now we should look at trying to extend what we've got. But I noticed with the update that they brought out for this as well, it's not so laggy anymore. Don't know if some of you guys, if you've got the game, you probably know what I'm talking about, or you may have even seen it in my videos. You could be driving around like this, Farm Sim lag. I know we all expect it in multiplayer, but it never used to happen in career mode, single player career. But it happened quite a lot with this. Touch wood, I've not had a single problem with it yet. I think what we do, once we've got this trailer full, we shall start our, we'll go and empty it. We shall get our cultivators started up then as well. Oh, 93%. It's getting full. Hear the ringing as well. It was like siren. There we go. Okay, I do believe this now, instead of chuck it in that little tiny shed you had on 15, we can tip this in here. There we go, you see our money start going up as well. Yeah, it's not too bad. 1500 for essentially something that we're going to chuck in the bin. Okay, we'll stop here a minute, leave the engine running, just quickly jump out. And we should get this one started. And hire a worker for you, just jump out the way. will admit as well, it's so much easier now to farm at night. If you remember on 15, as soon as it become night time, you couldn't see anything. At least now you've got a nice bit of wrong button. Just turn that on. It's lowered. Okay. Yeah, you've got quite a nice bit of like ambient light around you now, and your vehicle lights are so much more. I don't know the word to use. Work better, I suppose. I'm sure I'll get people telling me what I should have said, but let's say work better now. You can actually see what you're doing, where you're going, which you never could before. Well, until you're pretty much on top of it anyway. The one issue we are going to have with like putting down these new buildings is where to put them. I did try a few different options, but there's no like floor on them, so you don't get like a concrete base or anything like that. So literally whatever texture you put it on top of is what you're going to get. So if you put it in the middle of a field, you obviously get the mud from the field, or grass if you put it on the grassy area. I don't really want to put too much on the concrete foundations. I like to keep that open so we can obviously move tractors and trailers around, and we'll buy ourselves a jet wash so we can clean that. So we'll have a look at the options we've got in a minute. What I was sort of looking at doing is probably shrinking, let's open the big map, field 15, yeah, field 15, it's the smallest field we own. So what my plan personally was, is to shrink that down a little bit. And we shall put them in like a line, and then we'll just use that field then for like potatoes and things like that. You don't want a massive field for potatoes, just that with the harvesters you use, unless you've got 2, maybe 3 of them on the go at once, it takes so long to harvest. I think what we do is, if we shrink that down, we can use that for like potato and like beet then as well. Okay, we'll have a look at what different options we've got, and we'll take it from there. Okay, we're nearly done here. How's our mate doing over it? Okay, last run. We'll go off and sell it then. And then we'll look at seeing what we're doing with our farm. And I think what we do in the next episode is we shall start looking, I'm thinking we start looking at doing a bit of silage. Okay, right, that's there's a lot of work that now goes into that. So what I'll do, once again, I shall go around, do a couple of jobs for other farmers, and all that good stuff. and then we'll foliage, and then we'll start having a look at that. Wrong button. Oh, that's better. Okay. Just go park this up for a moment. We've got quite a nice track that we can use here. That just keeps it linked in. There we go, turn the beacons off as well. Okay, so if we open up the shop, let's go over to right to the end. Let's look at the large ones first. Okay, so we want to spin around a moment. So we can put some stuff here. The thing with this though is we'll be losing too much of this like open space that we can use for different sort of things. For say like washing the vehicles, turning trailers around and stuff like that. So what I was sort of kind of looking at is controls. Maybe something like that, putting it there, and maybe put another couple sort of across here. Essentially what we want to do then would be to that's on quite a bit of a hill there as well, isn't it? Oh, that's it. Let's put it straight over the top of our crops. It's just on a bit of a hill there. Okay, it does still work in places. So what about if we spin it round? Let us have it like that. So maybe that would work. Spin it around. If we put one on the grassy area here, put maybe two, maybe three up here, and then what we can do is we'll keep this one. We'll keep that shelter there, and we can store our cultivators and stuff like that in there. We'll keep this one here, and it stops glitching out. We'll keep that there for our seeds and stuff like that. And maybe if we look at putting another small one here, just for any extra equipment we buy. I think we'll look at that. That sounds good to me. Okay, right, let's spin this one round. Okay, I'm going to do this one from the back, and we'll try and line it up with the edge, the back of the grass. No, we won't. We'll line it up in line there. Okay, right, that looks good. So we'll place that there. Okay, let's switch our torch on a minute so we can go and have a look. Yeah, so as you see here, look, we've got doors on the front. So if we run up to the doors, what do? We hold B, and the doors open. It's quite cool. But that's what I was saying, that we've still got the grass texture in here. So maybe that might be something that they might look at bringing in a future update. We've also got lighting in it as well. Switch all the lights on, and I do believe, oh no, the smaller size one actually has lights outside the front as well. So we've got a nice big sort of area here as well. So close all the doors back up. I think what we do is we use one to keep our harvesters in and all the various headers and stuff we can get. What's going on with her doors now? Oh, closed door. Let's go through, close all the doors up a minute. Close. There. Okay, right, that's all done. So, if we work on that theory that we're going to put 2 or 3 along the side of that, if we jump into our harvesting and start harvesting this field here. Ooh, we may have to find somewhere different to put our headers. Just thinking if we get the great big headers that you can buy for like the top of the range like harvesters, potentially that could be a problem getting them in and out of there. We'll see how it goes. We'll have a look. Right, so he's off doing his stuff there. He's nearly finished down there. So I suppose what we could look at doing is start to reseed that field. I've gone through the options as well now, so that our hired workers can't buy anything. If we take a quick look in the menus here, it's not that one, it's that one. So if you see here, look, helper refuels, like the fuel, seeds, fertilizer. Basically what that means is that their tanks never run out. So if they're seeding along, their tank will permanently be probably on 98% at the moment. It will never go down. So by switching that off, it means that all their seeds will run out, and it's then down to me to make sure that they're refilled. I thought I'd do it like that just because it makes it a bit more challenging then, because okay, it's not costing me as much money to hire a worker, because obviously I have to take the cost of the seeds out as well when they're working. At the same point, it's harder for me because I've then got to quick go into the shop, buying pallets of seeds, loading the pallets onto the vehicle, bringing them back to the farm or to the various fields that you never know we might own. And then obviously refilling them before I get them started is slightly more challenging. Okay, if we jump back into here, let's go park the trailer up, or our loading wagon up. We'll attach our normal trailer, or our tipper. Hit follow. Just made it. Where did I leave it? I think I left it down here. No, I didn't. Save rows. Yeah, there it is. Low. Well, definitely need to make a bit more money to buy the rest of the sheds we want. I think all in all we want probably one more big one like this over there, and I'm gonna probably say 2 of the big green ones. What are you doing? So once again, I'll do the same as I've done with this one. I'll go around, make a load of money. I'll price up what I want to buy for silage, ready for the next video as well. So we can obviously start silage as well. Once again, as I said, I'm not going to go out and buy all the best equipment. I'll buy something somewhere in the middle, just so we've still got a reason to make money, to carry on upgrading all of our equipment. But we're still in the way here. No, we're not. We're good. Just follow this guy for a little bit. Yeah, so what I would do as well is, when we seed this field, I'm going to put half of it down, well not half, but a few rows of grass, so that, see, the base of our sheds are sat on grass, not mud. So probably throughout where we are now, I'll grass all of that, so that's the rest of the field then we will save for like potatoes and sugar beet and stuff. Okay, just wait for him to move out the way. No, we've not got a lot in here, but let's just go and drop it off anyway. Over here. What I'll do, I'll sell that shed as well, and I'll sell the one at the top end of the field. I don't think we're going to need them anymore. Keep forgetting to do that, switch the engine off. Yeah. Okay guys, I think we shall leave it here for this episode. If you've enjoyed this one, please remember to give me a thumbs up or a like. Also subscribe to the new channel if you haven't already. All your support is obviously greatly appreciated. Until the next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.